our first video we saw Goa has fine beaches, right? First teacher gave a wrong placement of words. You rearranged and formed the right sentence. Goa has fine beaches. Do you remember? In the same way now we have a lot of words which is not arranged properly. You will have to rearrange and form a meaningful sentence. Okay? Now look at here. There's a clue for you. A word is began with a capital letter. A statement should always begin with a capital letter and end with the full stop. Now you begin with he. See here, he. Then verb should come. Invented. He invented. He invented what? Find out the object. He invented gramophone. So he invented the gramophone at the age of, then the preposition only 31. So rearrange and form a meaningful sentence. You have to form a statement. Okay, so rearrange and form a statement and keep a full stop at the end. This is one example. Now look here. No, you, it, improving, do, earn, he, much, by, how. You have to form a question. Do you remember? Question, the end it should be with the question mark. The last, a question mark should come. Now here you see again there is a capital letter. Do. So start with do. Do you know how much he earned by improving it? End with a question mark. So this is how you form a question. Edison, inspiration to life, the try, from, get, off, command. You have to form a command. This is imperative sentence. So once again, start with the capital letter try. And try to get, since this is imperative, an order. Try to get inspiration from the life of Edison. You should not form statement or interrogative. It's an imperative sentence, command. So begin like this. Try to get inspiration from the life of Edison. Okay. The next one. Patients have it. How must, needed, much. You have to form exclamation. Exclamation means strong feeling. So rearrange and form a beautiful word exclamatory sentence. See, begin with how. How much patience it must have needed. Look at the last, there is an exclamation mark, right? So these are some of the examples. Let's move on to the next. Okay, let's continue. You are going to convert assertive sentence into exclamatory sentence. Now look at this. It is a lovely day. This is assertive sentence. You have to change this into exclamatory sentence. Now, exclamatory sentence usually begin with what and how. Where do we use what? When A comes, we have to use what. If there is no A or an in the sentence, we can use how. Now, since A is there, you can begin with what, then you write the end part of the sentence. What a lovely day. Lovely day. Then comes the beginning, this portion. What a lovely day it is. Then you end with exclamatory mark. Do you know what I did? Teacher told if A comes, if A or an comes, you begin with what. Water, then comes the end part of the lesson sentence. What a lovely day it is. Then finish it with exclamation mark. Now look here again. Again here A has come. So begin with what. What a, end part of the sentence. What a great man. What a great man. Then comes the first part. Finish it with this. He is. Complete with exclamation mark. Now look at this sentence. There is no A here. So teacher told early, if there is no A or an in a sentence, you begin the sentence with how. So begin with how. How well. How well. Write this part. How well. Then you write the end part. How well she cooks. Complete it with exclamation mark. Hope you got an idea how to convert assertive into exclamatory. Now we'll continue how to convert exclamatory into assertive. This is just the opposite way you have to do. So here, how hard you are working. So what you do, you have to make it sentence, just ordinary assertive sentence. So begin from here. You will begin the last part of the sentence. Capital U. You are working. Before the verb you will add one adjective. Very hard. Full stop. Okay. See here, how lucky I feel. So begin from last part of the sentence. I feel. Just before the verb, an adjective. I feel very lucky. Full stop. Now hey, how beautiful she is. So begin from the last part. She is, before beautiful, very. She is very beautiful. So I believe you got some idea. On the basis of this explanation or example, you are going to do the exercise which is given in your textbook. Let's move on to the next. So let's continue. What a sharp-eyed detective Sherlock Holmes was. See, look at this mark, exclamation. So this you have to convert into assertive sentence. So what you have to do, you have to begin from the last part of the sentence. Sherlock Holmes. See here, I've started. Sherlock Holmes was. Then you cancel this what. Sherlock Holmes was a great was a sharp eye. You have to include an adjective. Look at this adjective. I have included this adjective. Sherlock Holmes was a great. Then you write sharp eye detective. Hope you got an idea. We'll see one more example. What a piece of workman is. What a piece of workman is. So you have to change this into assertive. So begin with man. Man is, cancel this what. Man is, you have to add an adjective, marvelous. Man is a marvelous piece of work. Hope you got an idea. So what we are doing, we are cancelling this what. We begin from last part of the sentence and you have to insert an adjective. Hope you got an idea. So let's see some more example. You see here how humid and sultry the weather is. Now there are two parts. So how will you do? You begin from the weather is. See here, the weather is. Then this is the adjective you are adding. You insert the weather is very. Then comes, you have to cancel this how. The weather is very humid and sultry. This part you will write at the end. Hope you got an idea. Now look at the next one. How delicious the food and how efficient the service. So what you do, just like that, cancel this first one. Go to the last part. There are, since and is come, there are two sections. This is one and this is second. So both you should write. So what you do, begin from the first. You write this. The food was, see action is over, so put in past tense. Was very, this is the adjective you are inserting. The food was very, this delicious you should write here. And look at this, this is combining, conjunction. And the second part, the service. So right there. And the service was, again this is the adjective you are including. Very, then comes this part. Very efficient. There are two sentences. Earlier we did just a single. Here since and has come, there are two parts. First part, second part. So both you have to write together and form a single sentence. I'll repeat again. The food was very delicious. Then the second part, the service was, add this very efficient comes. When you do 2-3 more sentences, you will get that idea how to do. Hope you understood the class. We have come to the end of the lesson. Watch this video 2-3 times, note down your doubts and we shall discuss the doubts in our next online class. Until then, signing off, Sophia, Shaji, bye.